Hey team, today let's talk about validation rules in Salesforce org and why do we need them? What's the whole reason behind, right? That functionality. And validation rule is an essential part of Salesforce and essentially, especially for admin people who get to work with validation rules day to day in their day to day activities. And to keep this short, basic validation rules will not let you proceed with saving a record if there is some sort of error defined or given based on your business requirements, right? To better understand, I will show you the actual example, and you can guys follow me to understand this better. Okay, let's do this. So currently, I am on my Salesforce Trailhead org. I am on an account object on a front UI. And in this section, you can see this page layout currently gives me an ability to add lookup to self lookup to another account. I have ability to have add a site test.com employees 1000 and then phone. Let's see. Okay. Facts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will save that. Okay. So currently I have that many fields available. But what if I do want to, for example, prevent users from adding employees that are less than 10 employees? So, meaning you have to have at least 10 employees to create an account, right? So, manually, so this is administrative type of tasks, and the way you can proceed or complete this requirement, there are several ways, but the easiest one and most convenient will be validation rules. Okay, so let's go back to the backend of my account object. See, this is directly takes me to the account object through the object manager. On the left section, if I scroll all the way down to the validation rule section, which is specifically dedicated to account object. We got that part, right? So right now I have this section and I have currently one validation rule, which is inactive currently. Let's create another one. YouTube demo. Or let's say this, employees more than 10. So you can leave a description. In this section, you have some sort of formula, right? Okay, where you want to actually add your requirements. So here you have a insert field and insert operator, which basically tries to simplify your work for the fields and the operators you might be needing. It also has a functionality of the functions, right? Text, math, right? So you can do that. So this is basically like a formula section, right? And you have a advanced. I have an extension currently installed, but which I will show you guys later on. But here, all the work we have to do. So let's click on the field, and we are looking for account object. Specifically, field we're looking for is employees. Okay, so this will directly show you the API, and then we'll insert the API, and we can say employees. If it's less than 10, it will give me the if the employee count, which we know employee is the number type. So, and then we put the operator less. We can look for other. We can say equal, not equal, or we can say, let's say, less than, which I already did. Okay. We can also say or more than 50. So I have to actually copy that. So every time I have employees less than 10, or if I have an employee count more than 50, this should give me an error. And an error message should be employee count can not be less than 10 or more than 50. Okay. Okay, and so where did we want to show this error? We want to show it on the top of the page or specifically on a field. Since we're talking about we want the user to correct the error, we want to display the error on the field. And then the field will be account employee. Let's see, employees. Let's go ahead and save that. It should be automatically active. So if I go to the back end and I will try to create a new account, let's say this will be GM Motors account source web. Let's say this one is not required. Let's save for now, because those fields are not required yet. But let's here try to change and modify number, this field. I know last time we said we cannot be less than 10, right? It will give me error. So I'll say 5. Good. See, this directly shows me, show me the error to the where I should go, and it tells me the error. The employee count cannot be less than 10 or 50. More than 50, right? So even if I do, let's save this to 15. I should be able to save. Let's click edit and say 55. See, both of our requirements actually worked, which is nice. So yeah, you guys play ahead and try to repeat after my steps. You can apply this functionality to any field or any object in your org, but make sure you guys, after every time you practice on it, you deactivate it, because you don't want to bring a lot of complexity to your org. So I'll go back to my org and go to account validation roles. You can see it's currently active. I want to deactivate it. Let's check box active. Good. So now it's deactivated. Let's go here. Let's now try to save this as 5. Cool. We deactivated our validation role. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys, and if you have any questions, and hopefully this functionality in administration will help you to pass your exam, or overall helps you to implement and respond to a business requirement. Thanks so much for your time.